In October 1962, a Soviet submarine was detected by U.S. warships. They began to drop depth charges to force the submarine to surface and identify itself. On the submarine, the crew couldn't establish contact with Moscow, and believed that the war had already begun. The 3 senior officers on board had the authorization to launch a nuclear torpedo if they agreed unanimously. Vasily Arkhipov, a Soviet naval officer and one of the crew members on that submarine, was the only one among the 3 who opposed the launch. He convinced the captain to surface and wait for orders from Moscow. Undoubtedly, Vasily Arkhipov demonstrated extraordinary composure in a moment of crisis, saving the world from an unimaginable catastrophe. Stanislav Petrov was a lieutenant colonel who, on September 26, 1983, was in charge of a bunker coordinating Russia's aerospace defense. In the midst of the tension of the Cold War, a satellite gave an alert: the United States had launched a ballistic missile that would reach the Soviet Union in 20 minutes. A few minutes later, the alert showed that 5 missiles had been launched. The Third World War had seemingly begun. Despite the alert indicating maximum credibility, Petrov believed that the warning system might be malfunctioning and that the evidence of a nuclear attack was weak. Taking a risk, he made the difficult decision not to inform his superiors. Petrov called the officer on duty at the Soviet Army headquarters and reported a system failure. After several tense minutes, nothing happened, and it was confirmed that it was an error. Stanislav Petrov demonstrated great bravery and composure in a moment of total crisis, to prevent a world war and a nuclear disaster.